Hi everyone, Steve here. Welcome to this issue of Monday Morning Musing. We're continuing on some nuggets from the intro or the prologue to the Gospel of John. The author says, "We beheld his glory full of grace and truth." I can't tell you the number of years that I've tried to work that passage, and boy, keeping the balance between grace and truth, because, if you don't want to have too much grace or just grace, or, you can emphasize truth too much, boy, all these people that talk about grace, they just need to bring the truth of God. And then there's, all these people that just talk about truth, they need to bring the grace of God. We need a balance. That's the way I was taught that. That's really unfortunate. That passage is a direct transliteration or translation from the Hebrew pairing of chesed and emet. Those words will be appearing on your screen here in a minute. The Greek charis and aletheia, grace and truth, is simply the Christianization of the Hebrew idea of those two Hebrew words that are paired in the Old Testament scriptures all the time. Sometimes it's translated as his loving kindness. Sometimes it's really, again, they're so rich, it's hard to get all the nuances in the meaning. Kindness in covenant. The idea is of covenant faithfulness and constancy or fidelity in enduring love. These are not commodities like baking a cake. Hey, I want to take the, I want to make sure we have all the ingredients in a cake. This is a unified package. And the idea of what Jesus was full of isn't kind of this perfect balance of the attributes of God. God is this and God is that. We don't define God based on his attributes, by his adjectival qualities. Just because somebody can paint doesn't mean in their essence that they're a painter. It just means it's something that they manifest through. And that's the problem sometimes when we try to take these words and do Bible studies on the qualities of God. Our human nature, our tendency is going to be to emphasize inappropriately things that are meant to be mysteriously and wonderfully held together. And this is the situation with this precious phraseology. If I was doing a translation, I would translate it as full of enduring love. Again, so we beheld his glory full of what? Fireworks and falling out in a charismatic meeting, lightning bolts coming out of his finger, and wonders and miracles. Oh, that's the glory of God. Ooh, when I get goosebumps up my spine, and when the presence fills a room during the song service. The glory of God that they saw had a quality. It was full of something. And it is full of steadfast or enduring love. That is in Jesus Christ. And what we see in his life and ministry, particularly regarding the cross and the resurrection, the essence of who God is that has been previously not understood, but is understood now, is steadfast love. So that is this. What does incarnate truth look like? Incarnate truth looks like something that is filled with enduring love. Not principles balanced, 50-50 against each other, but the very essence. And doesn't this make sense? For God is love. So that would make sense why the author of John would open his epistle with this kind of thought. And I'll see you next time. you.